Hello everyone. You've probably come across bad drivers before, but have you ever witnessed real fools behind the wheel? Today, we'll show you those who definitely shouldn't have been trusted to handle a boat. Welcome aboard. Let's get it on. Any office worker looking at this should be happy that they can easily correct their mistakes. Girls have no idea how memorable this ride is going to be. To impress a girl. If you don't plan on seeing her ever again. This was clearly personal. Having lunch at a restaurant on a cruise ship can be quite a challenge, especially for the staff.
Be careful, that window's open. The windows are open, don't fall out.
How do you like this cruise? The passengers thought the captain wanted to get them closer to the rocks, but it turned out he just fell asleep. Yes, such relentless determination deserves applause. Imagine getting a message saying, "Your package is delayed because the ship carrying it got stuck under a bridge. Seems like somebody didn't think it through and sent a fully loaded container ship on its journey during high tide." Yeah, unfortunately the height marker on the bridge doesn't always factor in the water level. She clearly thinks she's auditioning for the new Pirates of the Caribbean movie. I have no other explanation for this insanity.
Oh my God!
They're willing to do anything just to avoid spending a single cent on repairs.
Devin, it's the first time Brian let you drive the boat, huh?
Yeah.
How the f did you end up on the road? You missed the f***ing dock.
Do you know what losing hundreds of thousands of dollars sounds like? This is why it's always a good idea to have oars on a boat. True pirates. When the seaside trip for nice videos didn't go as planned. Even if they're showing something interesting to people, I'm not sure it's a good idea to get that close to the shore. When it comes to traveling, there are two types of people. The poor guy regretted ever getting into this boat. How is this thing supposed to save me when the ship is sinking if it can't even save itself? The ship broke right in the middle because there was too much sand and gravel piled up unevenly. Thankfully, it didn't sail off before it snapped. They should consider themselves lucky this didn't happen out in the open sea. Large ships voyaging through such rough conditions seem to be holding up well, though it's hard to believe when you see the waves from this perspective. Pretty sure it felt scarier than it really was. The important thing is that everyone turned out to be okay in the end. It's just incredible that at least 3 people suddenly believed their pickup trucks had an amphibious mode. You think you can stay dry while working on a ship? No way. Just imagine how tough it is to steer a massive cruise ship. Especially when there are other big vessels nearby, and it's your first time at the helm. How to get a long ship into the water of a not very deep river. Definitely not like that. Because this is as far as it will get.
Oh my god. No way.
He smoked it.
¡Ay, marica, le dio! ¡Ay, gonorrea! ¡Eh! La muralla, y gonorrea que los quiere botar para el piso.
I wonder what the captain was up to at that time, because he definitely wasn't steering the ship. Why it's not a good idea to let a surfer steer a yacht. He's barely been at work for a minute and he's already pushing around those who are lower in rank. Don't feel like going to work in the morning, imagine how sailors feel having to commute to work like that. He's the kind of person who sees a goal ahead and doesn't let obstacles stop him. Seems like it's the first time all three captains are steering such a big ship. They're really unlucky to meet in such a narrow canal.
罕见，罕见。穿着相撞了，3次穿相撞。
Some water parks create artificial waves, while on a cruise ship, having a pool with waves is like a fun little bonus thrown in for free. Thanks to these windows, they had a great view of the waves, which later even became 7D. Where's the owner of this wild boat? Oh, here he is. A serious question. Can bridges be considered speed bumps? I think this is the typical initiation ritual for yacht enthusiasts. Daryl figured that he's more into diving than steering a boat. Hit the like button if you also have a friend who helps you park with the same result. We found the most convenient mode of transportation ever. Not even the weather forecast could diminish their enthusiasm for going fishing. You can only get as close to whirlpools as this if you're 200% sure you're invincible. Her fall is more impressive than her planned jump.